Comfort is seductive. It whispers promises of peace, ease, and safety. But what it rarely tells you is that too much comfort slowly kills meaning. Comfort calls to us like a lullaby. It promises peace after the chaos, a place to rest after the battles we fought, both outside and within. In comfort, we find softness, a gentle cocoon from a world that often feels too sharp, too loud, too demanding. And for a while, it's exactly what we need. We heal in those spaces of quiet. We breathe deeper. We mend invisible wounds. But comfort is clever. It knows that if you stay too long, you'll start to forget why you fought so hard in the first place. The longer we stay in that warmth, the more the fire inside us dims. The ambition, the curiosity, the hunger for growth, they don't vanish all at once. They fade slowly, almost tenderly, until one day we realize we've been asleep in our own lives. Comfort feels safe, but sometimes safety becomes a silent surrender. Comfort and fulfillment are not the same. They often wear similar faces, but lead to very different places. Comfort says, stay where you are, you've earned it. Fulfillment says, there's more in you yet, keep going. The danger is subtle. Because comfort feels good, we start to mistake it for meaning. We confuse ease with purpose, stillness with satisfaction. But true fulfillment, the kind that makes you feel alive at your core, is born from movement, not from stillness. It grows in the tension between who you are now and who you are still becoming. The hard truth is, meaning often demands effort. It asks us to face discomfort, uncertainty, and even pain. When we choose only what feels good, we deny ourselves the deeper victories, the pride of overcoming, the joy of becoming, the quiet strength that comes only from doing something hard and surviving it. Comfort soothes us, but fulfillment transforms us. There's a reason comfort feels so seductive. It's not just a trap, it's a golden cage. It shines so brightly, feels so safe, that we often mistake it for real freedom. But just because the bars are gilded doesn't mean they aren't bars. Inside the golden cage, we tell ourselves stories. Maybe I don't need to risk anything. Maybe staying where it's safe is enough. Don't make things harder than they have to be. And perhaps the cruelest part is, the cage looks beautiful. It feels justified. It whispers that staying small is wise, even noble. And so we stay. Not because we're trapped, but because we've forgotten how to fly. But over time, the cage shrinks. The more we avoid discomfort, the smaller our world becomes. And we forget that there's an entire sky beyond the bars. The golden cage doesn't kill you all at once. It steals your aliveness moment by moment, while keeping you just comfortable enough not to notice, until you're left with the shell of a life you once dared to imagine. At first, comfort feels like freedom. The invisible trap isn't built overnight. It's built slowly, moment by moment. A skipped risk here, a postponed dream there, a quiet acceptance of good enough instead of great. We stop reaching. We stop questioning. We stop daring to imagine something more. The walls of the cage aren't built with force. They're built with softness, with the warm, numbing lull of routine, predictability, and ease. And the longer we stay inside, the harder it becomes to remember the part of us that once longed to fly. You might wake up one day and realize you haven't been truly alive in a very long time. You've just been comfortable. The greatest danger of comfort isn't that it hurts you. It's that it slowly convinces you that you don't need anything more. Before we continue, please take a second to like this video. It really helps more people discover these ideas. And if you're enjoying this journey into the mysteries of the mind, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, back to the video. Discomfort isn't a punishment. It's proof that you're alive. It's the tension of muscles growing stronger, the sting of old beliefs being challenged, the fire that tempers the soul. Discomfort is what reminds us we are still reaching, still daring, still becoming. It's so tempting to avoid it, to retreat to ease and call it peace. But without discomfort, there's no real movement, no real expansion of what you're capable of. When you feel uncomfortable, it doesn't always mean something is wrong. Sometimes it means something important is happening. It means you are stretching beyond what you thought was possible. True growth feels raw. It feels shaky. It feels vulnerable because you're stepping into a space you've never occupied before. And that's where life is waiting for you. Not where it's safe, but where it's real. At every moment, we're standing at a crossroads. One path lined with comfort and predictability. The other, rough and uncertain, but alive with meaning. Choosing meaning over ease isn't glamorous. It's not always rewarded or applauded. Sometimes, no one even sees the battles you're fighting quietly within yourself. But the reward for choosing meaning isn't applause. It's becoming someone you're proud of. It's looking back at the hard moments, the ones that shook you, that scared you, that stretched you, and realizing those moments were where you found your strength. Ease can make you comfortable, but meaning makes you courageous. And when you choose meaning, you choose to be awake. Awake to the beauty, the struggle, the wonder of a life fully lived. The truth is this: comfort is not the enemy. It's a gift, one that we all need from time to time. But if we stay there too long, we begin to lose sight of the bigger picture. We start to forget that life is not about avoiding discomfort, but about embracing it as the birthplace of meaning. Every time you choose to leave the safety of the known, every time you take a step towards something uncertain, you are choosing life. You are choosing growth. The real question is not whether comfort will find you. It will. The real question is, will you allow yourself to choose something greater? Will you choose the discomfort that leads to something beautiful? Something you can't even fully see yet. Because in the end, it's the difficult roads, the ones filled with uncertainty and risk, that lead to the most profound destinations. And when you look back, you'll realize that those moments, those choices, were the ones that defined you. So choose courage over comfort. Choose the unknown over the predictable. Because it is in the discomfort of growth that we find the meaning of life itself. Remember, growth is messy, uncomfortable, and often invisible while you're in it. But every small act of courage plants a seed. And with time, patience, and persistence, these seeds become the forest through which your future self will walk with pride. Healing, growth, meaning, they don't happen all at once. They happen moment by moment, choice by choice. You are further along than you realize. Keep going. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Sir Edmund Hillary. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button and share this message with someone who might need it. Also, if you're looking to explore more thoughts on self-growth, mindset, and finding meaning in life, make sure to subscribe. Stay courageous. See you in the next video.